Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of the Final Fantasy Legend 2. Before we pick up where we last left off, I just want to show off the different speeds of the dragons. So, we took the fastest dragon, had to fight all 4 mini-bosses. This is the fast dragon. It moves about 3 times walking speed. If you take it, you have to fight the Watcher, the Lamia, and the Tortoise mini-bosses. Next is the medium dragon. If you take this dragon, which moves about twice the normal walking speed of the party, you'll just have to fight the Watcher and the Lamia mini-bosses. You'll skip the Tortoise and the Adamantite total mini-bosses. And then finally we have the slowest dragon, the free one, which is very nice, however. And if you take this one, all you have to fight is the Watcher at the end. And it moves at about the same speed as the party walks. And we'll see that here real quick when we head up to the starting line. Yeah, it's about walking speed. So those are all the different speeds of the dragons. So now we're going to pick up where we last left off, which was right in front of Apollo. He said that he kind of knew that we'd win the race, and he kind of laughed afterwards. I have no idea what that's about, but what I do know is that we need to restore Linus back to his normal self. So we're going to have to pick up a soft potion here from the item store. Surprisingly, Linus was turned to stone not by the Medusa monster, which you figure it would do, but by the Watcher, the eye monster. So, we can sell off some of this equipment here. Yeah, we took away Linus's cure book there, but Vincent is using a bunch of his cures, so that cure book, not really all that needed, so. We can pick up some good weapons in the next world. There's going to be one shop that actually sells weapons from the penultimate world, but it's only available at the very beginning of the world. After a few plot developments, the store closes, so you might want to have a bunch of, money just on hand to, maybe power yourself up, get a few more powerful items. So, but, boink, bazooka. I'm gonna have to replace that gun soon. So, yeah, it's getting a little obsoleted. There's the mage staff there. It does fire damage. It looked like a little swirly magic spell there, but it's actually fire damage. If you attack an enemy with that thing and it's strong against fire, it'll basically say like, hey, it's strong against the mage staff. Or if it's weak against fire, it'll say it's weak against the mage staff. So we'll switch some items around here. That PSI knife or sword, I think that's the sword icon. There's a knife and a sword. That is basically does damage based on your mana stat, but you have to have your agility stat to hit enemies with it. So that's a good reason, another reason why we wanted to spend a little bit of time early game with those martial arts, raising both Linus's and Vincent's agility stats, so that when they get like some of these mana-based swords or knives, they can actually hit with them. So when you use that weapon, you can it'll deal damage based on the mana, and you can potentially increase your mana with it, so. Yep. So we got a few new enemies here. We had that Mephisto, not a new enemy, but it was a mini-boss back from Venus's World in the store. So it's following the standard procedure that, mini-boss in a world, 2 worlds later will become a normal boss. A normal enemy, I mean, not a boss. So we saw that way back in the first world. The Rhino was the boss, the mini-boss of Ashura's base, and it became a normal monster in Giant's World 2 worlds later. The monsters that we fought, the mini-bosses coming out of the Guardian's base, became monsters, normal monsters 2 worlds later in the Venus's World volcano. So now this world is kind of based on feudal Japan. We have this little Edo, the shogun's castle. This will be spoilers. The final dungeon in the in this world, which is why when we come in here, as you can see, we're running into enemies. So there's the pathogen there. See, it's split there, the multiply ability. So there was only one of them, then there was 2 because it's split. So So I'm just showing things off here. These little things on the side, go away. Yeah, the guards will not let us in. So yeah, we can't progress deeper into this dungeon. I'm using finger quotes there, but we can just see that these little like buildings off to the sides, they're empty. So, and there'll be a few more inside beyond those guards later on, but they're going to be empty too. So, well, we can't go deeper into the Shogun's castle, so let's just explore the world. Here we have a new enemy, a new sword enemy, the Gaybolg, which is weird because that is actually supposed to be a spear from mythology. It's actually called the Belly Spear. It was made from the bone of a legendary sea monster, the Kurid, and it was wielded by Cullihan, Irish mythological demigod. So now we got another mythical weapon, but it's from Irish mythology. So, but I apologize to if I mispronounced any of those words. So, you know, didn't mean to, you know, no insults meant. Like I said, I'm just trying to pronounce it what I think it sounds like. So, but if you know the correct phonetic pronunciation, put it in the comments. So, try to improve my vocabulary always. So, now this is the courtroom of the judges in there of the world. We're kind of going to be doing a little detective type side story in this world. This is the docks. We got a new fairy monster here. Let's show off that Aegis shield there. So we scroll down a little bit and we get the Aegis shield. And that'll be important because even though our other characters, other than P, are strong against the fairies' attacks of ice and thunder there, P isn't. Actually, P is weak against thunder as a crab. So we're going to put this barrier up, and now it doesn't matter if the fairy attacks P with the sleep, thunder, or ice spell. He'll be protected from it. So even though he was once weak to thunder, if for some reason the fairy went first and then cast thunder on P, it would say P is strong against thunder because of that barrier. The immunity overwrites the weakness. So that's very, very handy. So we ran into the Shogun's castle, the court, the docks, which will be another dungeon in this world, and then we have two villages. The village on the left there is the one we want to go to advance the plot, but if we go to that village first, we're going to miss out on some dialogue and some stuff over here in this village off to the right. So I'm just going to head to it first, and what we'll do is we'll just see some of the stuff there. So we're using that steel ability. It's based on your mana. It's a mana ability. However, it does raise, has a chance to raise your character's agility. So let's see if that raises Vincent's agility when we're finished here. So, and it did. Woohoo! P unfortunately will not be eating any more meat until the next world. Hannah's father was investigating Ichigoya. Who's that? And who is Hannah and who is Ichigoya? We'll find out a little bit later. Hannah's father was murdered by Ichigoya's men, I bet. Sounds like Ichigoya is a bad dude. Got some more items here, standard items. We don't need to buy any of them. Let's check out this house here. Empty house. Once we advance the plot, some of these houses will fill up. So, bananas are going around secretly. So that's the interesting thing about censorship, the funny piece of censorship in this world. It's kind of based on the Opium Wars in China. Is it true that a guardian came to this Edo? I don't know. Let's find out. Hello, I am a samurai, but do not to belong to any feudal clans right now. And that guy has a name and a unique sprite, so you know he's gonna be important. So, yeah. So yeah, back in the early to mid 1800s, there was a series of opiate wars over in China, between China and Britain. And so this kind of world is a little bit based on that. So in the uncensored version of this game, it's opium that's, you know, illegal. But they didn't want to talk about opium and stuff like that. And a game that's basically designed for kids, so Nintendo censored it to bananas. So yeah, people kind of find it kind of funny, but you know, it's an early Game Boy game, so designed for kids, you know, and kids aren't gonna know much about, you know, the opiate wars and probably care. They're just more about fighting monsters. The Hamatatos are troubling us. Who are they? Sounds like there's a bunch of bad dudes in this world, so. Between Ichigoya and potentially murdering Hana's father, whoever Hana and her father were. We'll find out in a little bit, so. I don't need that shield anymore, because we're, P is using the Aegis shield. Oh, I want to eat bananas. I don't know why, but bananas are not allowed in this world. I don't know why either. I wonder where Ichigoya gets such first-class goods. Ichigoya sells some good stuff. Oh, please, do not come this way. And this is Ichigoya, and here's his shop. Some of the stuff that he sells here, it won't be available until the final, the penultimate world, like the flare thing, the flare book. Got some really good martial arts there. Judo is the second best martial art. Really good helmet here, the dragon helmet. So it adds a few more resistances, some status resistances. I think it protects against paralysis and maybe stone. Not sure right off the top of my head, but yeah, it protects against those things. So we can switch out some stuff there. Sell off some more things, because we're going to use some money to buy another item in a little bit, so we're going to get a replacement for those laser swords, so just as we're going to replace our gun, we are the Hatamatos. Get out of our way. Hey, you, where do you think you're going? This road belongs to us. Hey, move, beat them, guys. Then we get into a large battle here. Against 5, there can actually be up to 8, but doesn't matter how many there are, they're not too bad of an enemy. Basically, it's like strength in numbers, so. One good shot of the bazooka, and anybody's spells, whether it be Linus's or Vincent's, should take them out, so. There we go, finished them off. Ooh, Vincent got some more mana, woohoo, we got some more gold. No more playing, man, get them! Wait a minute, who's that? I am Hana. I am the town's detective, Lucido. You Hatamatos, that wasn't the best way to greet strangers. It was impolite. And they let us go. And we think, wow, she's pretty cool. So yeah, she saved us from more trouble. A girl named Hana took the place of her lost father as a detective. Got some more items here. Nothing we really want. No armor is better than the dragon armor. So we don't need that. We got a better shield there, the dragon, which is kind of like a weaker version of the Aegis shield, but we don't need that. But what we do need is we want to buy the Cat Claw. Cat Claw will replace the laser sword. So get some more good agility with the Cat Claw. And then we can pass down the laser sword to either Linus or Vincent and have them work on their agility. So. And we'll get some more, we'll get some more cat claws later, and we can get a laser gun too. That's a single target gun, so it won't replace the bazooka, but it will basically function almost like, it has the same agility stat growth, or advancement for the honey mouse as the cat claw would. So, but it's a single target, and the only reason it's could be potentially better than the cat claw is against like an enemy that has a shield effect to it, like a Kermit crab, a turtle, or even the defensive like a sword type monster. The laser will ignore the that defense ability. So now there's tower. Ancient gods made this world. Then who made the ancient gods? I don't get it. Hello, how are you? I'm learning to speak English. How am I talking with you? Right, mushroom sleeping. Hi, do you like it in the Edo? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. Ow! I bit my tongue. I am teaching these children here right now. An octopus is a squid. How many legs altogether? 16? Nope. The answer is 18. You're smart. And if we say 16, he says nope. Or she says nope, the answer is 18. You need to learn more. Stay with us. We got things to do. Yeah, octopus has 8 because the prefix oct, which is 8. And then squids have 10. Hana's father was my boss. He told me to watch after her, but she's such a tomboy. So, you know how you get squids to laugh? With 10 tickles! Cricket, cricket, cricket. So yeah, that empty house that was once over there, that's Kami's house. He's the detective who works under Hana, and now Hana's house is full with her, so. And she says that, you know, being a detective is a hard job, but she's gonna avenge her father. Avenge? Yeah, my father was investigating on Ichigoya's smuggling, but he was... We have to get Ichigoya arrested. Ichigoya, we'll see what's up. So, we talk with Hana, and... Yep. Apparently he was investigating Ichigoya, who was suspected to be a smuggler. Probably smuggling some bananas. So, maybe that's where he gets his, all his goods from. He smuggles in bananas, makes a lot of money with the black market bananas, and then he can use that money that he gets from his illegal trade in bananas to buy really good equipment that he can sell for even more money. So, what a gangster. So, yeah, we're gonna play a little bit of a detective in this, help Hana be a detective in this world. So, let's help her out by going and talking with Ichigoya here. So, we're gonna have to sneak around the back here. When will the next shipment come in? Tell me or you... Yes, yes, I will tell you. Funny how they don't give him his name there. It just came in. It's still in the harbor to the south. So that is the sequence trigger to open up the next dungeon in this world, which is the harbor. We'll be going to Ichigoya's ship to check it out. But first, before we do that, let's go back to Hana and let her know that, hey, the shipment is in the harbor. I have to take out these enemies though first, so whoop. So even though it said there that the Gayborg there was strong against thunder, we're still using the thunder spell, so we still have the chance to gain some mana there with Vincent. So might as well use it, because when we stop at an inn, we'll get that recharge back. So you don't necessarily have to do damage with the spell to have it potentially increase the stat. So we'll save our cat claw for, you know, mini bosses or tougher enemies. Our laser sword, as you can see, can still cut right through most regular enemies, so... Even though it's a little subpar weapon that we got several worlds ago, because Honey Mouse has such a high agility score, it's still dealing a lot of damage. Hana's gone. Where could she have gone to? Maybe, Kami knows. Hana went to Ichigoya's ship all alone. Oh no, that could be trouble. You should have went with her. You know, you're supposed to keep her out of trouble. Yeah, I know they said she's a tomboy, but... Hey, where's Taro at? Maybe, Taro went to, Ichigoya's ship and Kami didn't know. Well, let's find out. So, heal ourselves up here, because like I said, we have a dungeon coming up here, Ichigoya's ship. So let's, stay here at the inn, refill our, charges on Honey Mouse's weapons, and, P and Vincent's skills. So, we know where the harbor is, it's south of the first town. Whoa, another Mephisto. Let's take him out. We use our laser sword. Donk. And just a normal thunder. So yeah, it's at the bottom of the list right now. So that's the one most likely to be. That's the one that would be replaced. So we'll just use up all the charges there. And for some reason, it looks like Kami beat us out to this. Beat us to the harbor. I don't know how. He's a turtle. He's supposed to go slow. Hana went to Ichigoya's ship all alone. Yeah, it's the same thing he said in the town, so. So we wonder, there's 3 docks. The middle one is the one that takes to Ichigoya's ship. The first one and the third one just lead to dead ends. So this is what we'll pick up in our next episode. Take care. Thanks for following along. Bye.